What advice can you give to a single mother whose son is a psychopath? He is 13. He hates his mum. He manipulates, lies, extorts, and humiliates her. Wow, this child is powerful. He has the power to manipulate, extort, and humiliate her. And he's 13. And apparently, he's a psychopath. Well, let me help you out. This child is not a psychopath. It's not possible to offer a diagnosis of psychopath to a child, nor is it particularly useful. You shouldn't be looking to do that. Some psychiatrists, I grant you, in some countries will do it. What good does that do? You have a child with behavioural issues. What do we do with children with behavioural issues? We offer them a strong role model who can build rapport with them, and then we offer them different ways of functioning in the world that get them more of what they actually want. This is just acting out. He sounds like he's rebelling against his mother. So there's something in the power dynamic with his mum. Maybe he is angry with her. Maybe at some unconscious level he wants to punish her for doing something that she's either has done or that he just fantasizes she has done, because he's 13. He's just a kid. He's just a child. He doesn't know how to operate in the world. He really has less power than you're making out here. And it's not useful to aggrandize him with psychiatric titles, nor to condemn him. I mean, personality disorders like psychopathy are for life. I don't find it useful to brand children in this way. He's just a kid. He's still malleable. He's still open. Believe me, you know, you say he's manipulative. Nobody is more easy to manipulate than an adolescent teenager. If you want me to teach you how to do that, I can do that in another video. But I would reframe this whole thing. You've granted this child way too much power. He's just a kid. Guide him in a new direction. And if it works for him, and it must work for him, it can't all be on what everybody else wants terms, because that's not how humans operate. It needs to be of advantage to him, and he needs to understand the terrible consequences that will befall him if he keeps acting like a little twat, and how cool his life could be if he stops. He will stop. To flip this on its head, we could say that all children are psychopaths. All children have very low levels of empathy because they've not been alive long enough to develop proper empathy. They have very low impulse control because they're children. And they have a very cold effect when it comes to getting what they want. And of course they can be manipulative because they're children. They want what they want, and they don't have a kind of moral philosophy to guide them away from doing that. We, as adults, have to give it to them, but we can't tell them. We have to show them.